Hey everybody, this is Sean Brown reporting for RevSportz. Opening night for Major League Cricket is right around the corner, so I thought what we would do today is just have a little look at the weather forecast, see what kind of conditions that they were going to be playing in. Texas is the second largest state in the United States. It's got a variable climate. In the southeast, there are coastlines and plenty of beaches. As farther you go out west, desert. In the east, large pine forests. Much of the state, though, is classified as being a humid subtropical climate, which will be very familiar to a lot of you who are watching this in terms of what a lot of the IPL is played in. And just like we talked about before when we talked about a lot of the jerseys look a lot like IPL jerseys because they're affiliated with IPL teams, the climate, at least in this part of Texas, is almost looking like they're trying to recreate IPL conditions. So it'll be very familiar to the players. Won't be anything really that they haven't seen or played in before. Game time temperatures for opening night should be around 39 degrees. It's extremely hot as far as I'm concerned. Just to give you a contrast, I'm sitting here in Ohio, and our high today is supposed to be 28 degrees, and that's probably the warmest it's going to be all week. So temperatures for all the evening games are going to be right around that 37 to 39 temperature range at the start of game time. The DFW metro area is kind of a dividing line between the arid climate in the west and this more subtropical climate in the east. And so technically, really anything can happen. Another thing that you should note about that area is it is part of what's in the United States called Tornado Alley, but we're not expecting any severe weather or really any rain at all during the first round of playing that's happening in Grand Prairie. One thing to note that I thought was interesting that's not usual for this time of year going to be the wind gusts. It's going to be very gusty winds in the Dallas-Fort Worth area during that time. Wind gusts around 25 to 30 miles an hour, and that looked like it was going to be for every day of the first part of the competition. So that might play into some strategies. Typically the winds will die down a little bit as the sun goes down, so it'll be interesting to see how captains deal with the toss situation given the windy conditions. One thing that we won't have that a lot of times you do have in that area is going to be humidity. It's not going to be terribly humid during game times during that week, so that's something that I'm sure the players will appreciate. Before we go, Major League Cricket just posted a picture recently of its inaugural trophy. So I'm going to leave you with that. Send us something in the comments and replies. Let us know what you think of this trophy. I'm a little bit on the fence on it myself. I'm not quite sure what I think about it, but I don't think the players will care one way or the other what it looks like as long as they get to lift it at the end of the competition. Take care. The next time you see me, I'll be in Texas.